Who else is in here? What up, Nicole, baby? Emoji J, Agent, smiley faces in the chat right now. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Get that energy up. Hippie in the house. Thank you, Nicole. Here we go. Choff FM. Woo! Let's go. What up, Robin? Happy Monday, family. Get a big baby girl, let's ride. You the number one star. We gon' glide and go straight to the mall and tear down the inside. Proud of Gucci, full length leather, urban cooler, Gucci sweater. Beth Fox, NorCal, I see you. We got a huge show planned for Choff FM tonight. Huge. Big league. Pre-420 vibes. Number one, don't tangle and twist it when it comes to these cars. I am that nigga. A Gucci with the matching interior. 3-wheel ride with the tie in the middle. As always, we got to start it off with a little turn up. Come on, you know how we do it. It's Choff FM. It's awesome. Let's go, Nicole. What up, Allie? Gator, what's good? Blake! I see you, Blake. Let them know how you really feel, bro. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, Blake. What up, Artemis? Here we go. Uncertainty, stinging clean. Tika! And I can't help but turn it up one time. It's Choff FM. Meet Me's live radio show every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. You know the deal. Here we go. Sing it if you know the words. Come on. I would do it, but I'll mess it up. Elizabeth knows. What up, Tika? Jay, hey! Side note, more is going down in this meme war. If you're not following us on Instagram, you should be. Here we go. Whatever tomorrow brings. Oh, wait, it's 420. I'll forget about it. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Choff FM, here we go. Let's get that energy up. Nicole, I see you, baby. Hey, Bosley in the house. All right, family. What up, Allie? Single girl. Everyone, smiley face in the chats really quick. Can we get some smiley faces? Let's see your beautiful smiling faces that I know we all have. We got a big show planned for Choff FM tonight. It's 4/19, which you know what that means. Tomorrow is. Hold up. It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. Da-da-da-da-da. You know what happened with the D-R-E. You're like, no, Choff, what is tomorrow? I'm not familiar. Is it a holiday? Is it my birthday? It's not my birthday. It's kind of like my birthday. Listen, we'll just let your imagination run wild. Tonight, we're going to get the show extra high energy, if you know what I mean. High energy for the show. Right now, let's kick it off. Hippie, baby.
Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up.
What up, Jules?
This in the club, baby, you got to
Oh, snap.
Cuz homies, thug homies, yeah, they get
Sam!
Yo, lot,
Montreal's own.
taking chances while we dancing in the party.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh,
Step up in this motherfucker.
oh.
Trick, quit talking, crip won't get you down.
Katie B.
There was some gripping
Thank you.
shit out of town.
My goodness.
And if you happen to get cracked, shut your trap, come back, get
I appreciate your energy right there. We needed that today. We needed that today. This is Choff FM. This is Meet Me's live radio show. We do it every night, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Mondays. And I'm also live on the radio every single weeknight. That's why I just said it like that, because I get them confused sometimes. So every night I'm on 94.7 Hits FM in Montreal. Tonight, we do it on both platforms, plus all the other great affiliates of the Meet Group. I can't thank you enough for being here. Seriously, it means the world. I'm Choff. This is Choff FM, Mimi's live radio show. Tonight, we are getting into it with a topic that is so near and dear to my heart, just like Tika. She's also so near and dear to my heart. Shout out to Tika. What I'm excited for is we're talking about something that doesn't get talked about enough. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me good? Yes, smiley faces if you can hear me good. All right, sweet, because my back hurts. I don't want to lean forward so much in this microphone. So what I'm excited about tonight is we're talking about a topic that I think is so commonly mentioned, so commonly tossed around, and not commonly enough referred to and referenced and cited in terms of its importance and its significance in sort of the unfolding of events as they move forward and as we go throughout life. It is a philosophy that I probably would not be sitting in front of you today if I didn't exercise regularly throughout my life. And I do it in such a way so that faking it till I make it doesn't mean being a fake person. It means twisting things just a smidge so that the narrative more truly aligns with my deep, authentic self. And I know we can all relate to that in some way. We've all done it in some way. Moore said he was a wrestler in high school. You know, maybe so. Maybe he was like, you know what? I'm a wrestler. I could kick some booty. And sure enough, he had never wrestled. But you know what? He went out there. He did it. He said he could do it, and he made it happen. And that's what we're talking about today. Fake it till you make it. We got some great stories. We got Hippie coming in. We got my dude Zach coming in, who's an icon on the app. So excited. We got our Instagram reads to go through at the end of the show. So if you're one of those types of people, maybe you don't like to be on camera, you don't want to be the center of attention, but you want to get your story heard, you can always go through our Instagram reads, which are on my Instagram every single week at MeetChoff. That's MEETCHOFF. And I see Mojo's in here, so I got to be on my best radio game because Mojo's a radio legend. Not the same Mojo, but you know what? We're gonna give it to you today, Mojo. We're gonna give it to you, buddy. So we start every show on Choff FM off by going through our entertainment news. This is the stuff that's happening in the world that every time you log into social media, you go online, you see it, it's there, it's in your face, it's impossible to ignore. And one of those things today, which you listen, like I said, I don't necessarily want to talk about a lot of this stuff. We just have to because it's what everyone else in the world is talking about, and we share it from our perspective. So everyone's talking about the Jake Paul boxing thing. Now, did anyone actually watch it? Let's see. Anyone actually watch the Jake Paul boxing thing? You didn't hear about it. Nope. You didn't even hear about it, KDB? Come on. You're joking. KDB, you heard about it. No one watched it. Okay. So neither did I. Saw the clips online from Pete Davidson, which I still don't really know who Pete Davidson is. Like I know who he is, but I have no idea where he came from. Like, is he like some celebrity's child or something? Anyway, Pete Davidson was the host. Gotta say, probably the most entertaining part of the whole thing. Him going around to other people's locker rooms, him going around and doing his commentary on the event was arguably the most entertaining part of the entire event. But I'm going to go off on a bold statement here. I think in doing this event, and I don't follow Jake Paul. I don't even know who he is. I know he's a YouTuber. That's it. I know he's got a brother that's also a YouTuber. I think his name is Logan, Luke, Larry, Laverticus. I don't know. Something else with the last name Paul. Anyway, these two gentlemen have got to be saving boxing because I haven't even heard about boxing in probably a year. I haven't heard the term boxing. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it on social media. Little did I come to find out that this guy has one of the highest paid boxing events in history yesterday. He turned over like $65 million in just pay-per-views from this one event. I disagree, Bosley. I think he's making it because I tell you what, I would have never been talking about boxing on Choff FM tonight on Meet Me Scout Plenty of Fish if it weren't for Jake Paul's little involvement with this stunt over the weekend. So you could say what you want, but I promise you he's saving it because if he didn't do it and if it wasn't this big viral event, we wouldn't be talking about it right now. So I thought it was interesting. I heard he knocked the guy out in one punch. If that's not staged, I don't know what is. That's my perspective. Could be false, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that that was probably the case. Nevertheless, shout out to Jake Paul, because anyone that's pushing $65 million in pay-per-view, you know what? Hey, it's fine with me. I would be fine with 6,500, to be honest. Some big news for the hip-hop community that actually surfaced about an hour ago. Does anyone know what it's going to be? The fun news is Rolling Loud Festival is back. It's official. Festival season is underway. Miami, it's coming back. Post Malone going to be headlining. A$AP Rocky headlining one day. Travis Scott. Jack Harlow making his first real festival appearance at Rolling Loud. Also, other huge names on the lineup. Young Thug, Gunna, Fat Nick. I love Fat Nick. That guy should be just a comedian. He's so great. Rolling Loud is back, which is a good sign, even if you're not a hip-hop fan, because it means festivals are coming back. And how many of you are music fans? Put a smiley face in the chat if you're a live music person, if you like going to concerts, if you always have your headphones in or you got something playing on the speakers. I know I'm not the only one. I'm a diehard music fan. I would not be sitting in front of you today if it weren't for the impact that music and music festivals have had on my life. So I'm really excited for that. What up, Kay? Really excited just to see that festivals are coming back. Those are my one chance every summer where I can just go out, let loose, have fun. I know Blake Premier knows what I'm talking about. Blake is a huge festival guy too. Burning Man. Guy's been to Burning Man. Legend. So Rolling Loud coming back is a huge good sign for all of the music community. And I'm really excited. I don't know if I'll make it to Rolling Loud this year, but I promise you I'll be at a lot of festivals this year. One of them being Big Fam Festival, which you should totally come to. It's going to be a cool festival in Michigan. We can talk about it later. It's going to be great. Like I mentioned earlier, Jack Harlow is going to be performing at Rolling Loud Miami this year. Big year for him, obviously. You know, having this song Was Poppin', go #1 for so long. It's big. Not only because he missed out on all this money, you know, last year, and now he gets to be in the game a little bit. Now he's in the headlines for another reason, too. Does anyone know why Jack Harlow was in the headlines today? Anybody? Jack Harlow was in the headlines today because allegedly Addison Rae, the famous TikToker, cheated on her other famous TikToker boyfriend with none other than Mr. What's Poppin' himself, Jack Harlow. Let's bang this song out one time on Choff FM. Cheating is never good.
Ball in the end zone, put a bad in the friend zone. This sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told Pool, he a fool with this. Told her, don't let her friends know. In the Ville, he will move like a dime. Betty, me and Chenzo's. Me and my amigos got that free smoke on the Welsh host. Yeah, I'm talking about pre-roll. Dark, look like she go.
Anytime I'm ready to be in the club again.
Bro, feeling myself, murder, ego. She heard of my, she said, babe, does it hurt when
DJ, just let the song play.
certified hang around dust and she learning my lingo. Back then, wasn't worried about me though. In the gym, trying to work on my free throw. Got spending money at the club like Sam. Yes, ma'am. She a little freak on cam, but she don't put this on the ground. Little boys try to diss on the ground. Hey, can't switch on the fan. Ty hit the switch on the fan. This one my
Yup.
I feel resentment from every direction.
So shout out to Jack Harlow, really making it.
I be discouraged.
Really going big
Blessings.
with the headlines.
Share a connection. Now it just feels like it's wearing and stretching. I'm getting real sick of taking advice from people that never could stare at reflections. Somewhere in there is a lesson. Y'all ain't evolving, it's very depressing. I'm at the club with the basketball team. Me and the Cardinals are sharing a section. Gotta cherish the present. I'm drinking water and wearing protection. Got a career and I'm very invested. Some people call it a scary obsession.
And that's it for our entertainment news. I love that Jack Harlow took up like half of it today because, to be honest, Jack Harlow is kind of the man. I'm a big fan of his right now. And I know cheating is bad, but hey, if it's with Jack Harlow, you know what? It's hard for me to. It's hard to argue it, okay? Okay? No, I'm just kidding. It's really bad. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. You'll get caught. Speaking of cheating, though, this isn't cheating when you're faking it till you make it. No. There's a difference between cheating and shaping your story to connect deeper with your true, authentic self, which is exactly what we've all done on more than one occasion. I know it's true. I know it's happened. Lizzie's done it. I've done it. Nicole's done it. Be honest right now. Who's faked it until you made it in some way, shape, or form? Give me a yes or a no in the chat, because I'll bet you have. I'll bet you have in some way. Nicole has, NorCal. I know NorCal has Miss DJ Battle host, and she's done a great job with it. Jay has. Yes, that's all of us. That's everyone here. We've all done it. So I'm really excited. We're bringing my girl, Blue-Eyed Hippie, into the stream today. She's going to help share some stories here on this beautiful topic of faking it till you make it. I have done it plenty, and I'm going to tell you some big stories. Part of it is actually how I'm a DJ. I'll tell you about that later. You just got to stick around for it, okay? First, without further ado, on Choff FM 419 edition, Blue-Eyed Hippie. What up, Andrew? Shout out to the DJs. Salute the DJs. Lizzie, thank you.
Hi.
Hippie, hello, beautiful.
Hi, Choff. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Seriously, it means the world. I was so happy we were able to make this work.
Definitely.
So, first of all, before we get into faking it till we make it, how's your day going?
My day's been good. I had my Survivor kickoff show today.
Huge. Tell us about that a little bit.
So good.
So that's like Survivor, like the TV show?
It is. We have 3 teams of 5 compete in 3 rounds. It's a 3-day event. The first one today was Scavenger Hunt. Wednesday is going to be Family Feud, and then Friday's a battle. And the 2 teams standing at the end will battle each other on Friday from Family Feud.
Wow, this is crazy. So much planning. You must be really organized, aren't you?
It was a lot of planning. A lot went into it.
Yeah.
A lot of
I love it though. It's so cool to see. I feel like you're one of those types of people, and I know Blake Premier is too. I'm like so not a planner, right? I'm like a let's get everything, like all the ideas down, and then we just charge. I'm a throw the ideas down and charge kind of person. You're a planner, aren't you?
I'm a planner, and I used to be a just throw it down and charge with it, and then I'm a planner, and I like to be organized.
I love it. You and Blake both inspire me so much in that planning category.
Well, thanks.
Absolutely. So I got to imagine, I feel like you've done a lot in your life. You've accomplished a good amount.
I have. Yeah, definitely.
You've had to sort of fake some things along the way in order to really kind of connect with your authentic self in a lot of ways, haven't you?
I mean, I've had to fake a little bit. Honestly, I'm not that big of a fake person. I kind of I'm so honest, I throw myself under the bus kind of person.
Me too.
But I have my superintendent would tell you, like, I literally throw myself under the bus all the time. She's always just like, you don't have to tell me that. I'm like, oh, but I want to. But there are some things, like when I was 17, I had to fake it till I made it to get a job that I really wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about this job.
All right, so I was 17 years old, and I really wanted to work at a pool hall. I enjoy playing pool, and I've been playing since I was probably like 12 or 13. And so I applied at a pool hall, and obviously I lied about my age, and I told them that I was 19 years old, and passed the interview, got the job. I had to pretend like I was 19 for almost a year. They paid me under the table. It wasn't like, a W-2 kind of deal where they were like checking IDs and running backgrounds. It was, mom and pop pool hall. And there would be times where people would come in from high school, or people that I would know would come in, and I'm just like, oh no. Or when I turned 18 and I had an 18 birthday, and my friends came in to wish me happy birthday, and I was like, oh yeah, turning 20.
You had to like straight up just lie about it. Oh my God.
Yeah. So that was definitely something I had to, because we had to open bottles, not mixed drinks, but you had to serve, beer bottles and work until 2:00 in the morning. So you were supposed to be over the age of 18,
Well, and I think that's one of those things too. Like, if you don't mind me asking, what year around was this?
Oh God, probably 2002.
Okay, see, 2002. Now, I don't know if someone could get away with that in 2021.
There's no way.
There's no way.
No way. Well, maybe, again, mom and pop places, they trust, like, they're just like, oh, it's a reference. Oh, so-and-so said to hire you, so you're hired. You know what I'm saying? But this is a little different. I had to biff my age and, act mature, and, I was fresh out of high school, so I had to.
And the funny thing is now too, it's like, one of the first things I do, probably shouldn't do this because I feel like it ends up biting you in the butt, but like one of the first things I do normally when I get a job is I'll look up my coworkers on Facebook, and I'll add my boss, and I'll follow them on Instagram. And it's like, I create this like digital paper trail of like, hey, look at my history. Look at everything about me. Like, that would kind of ruin the whole show, don't you think?
For sure. Definitely. But I would say a lot too, just like going to college and what I do now with like my profession, I've had to fake, like, when you take public speaking, for example, you have to have like confidence, and you have to like act like you have confidence. So in a way, like, you're faking like you're super confident and you're super comfortable in front of all of these people, but realistically, you're like freaking out inside,
That's exactly what happened with I imagine we all go through that a bit as streamers, and me especially as a radio host at first, right? It's like you're kind of freaking out, and you gotta pretend like you know what you're talking about. You just gotta pretend, you just gotta do it.
My first day teaching in front of children, like my first day out of college, got a teaching job. I'm a teacher, right? And all of a sudden I have a whole classroom full of kids. Now these kids have been in classrooms before. They've had previous teachers, but this is my first classroom. This is my first, and you definitely have to fake a lot when it comes to having an audience of, 30 young kids. And if you like stumble over a lesson or you forget to do something, you just have to remember that they don't know what you're supposed to do. So you have to like roll with the punches.
Yeah.
They don't know that I just forgot a whole section of the lesson. They just know that, oh, okay, like they don't know that I forgot half of my lesson.
I almost feel like in a lot of ways that's probably like kind of a carefree sort of chill space to be in, isn't it? Because it's like at the end of the day, it's like whatever you bring is what you bring. Like I feel similarly to where it's like, say the show notes for Choff FM, right? Like if I have like 100 things I'm going to talk about and we only talk about 10 of them, it's like you don't know about the other 90.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I have a really good example of my brother-in-law. He faked it to make it like no one's business. I was like, wow. So this is a good story. he wanted to be a bartender, and he was a server, a waiter for many years at like really nice high class restaurants, and he wanted to serve at like one of these really nice restaurants because the bartenders were bringing in $500 a night plus with tips, and he had the charismatic, personality and the attitude and the confidence, but he had never taken a bartending class a day in his life, had no idea how to bartend.
Oh my God.
So he goes in and he kills the interview, gets hired, and now he's a bartender at a high class restaurant and has no bartending experience, right? So I was just like, well, when they asked you for drinks, like, what did you do? Like, how did you, like, he said he would read the books at night and he would study on his own, but when drinks would come in, he would just be like, oh, hey, boss, so how do you like that? Like, oh, so how do you like that? What kind of portion do you like poured? And they'd be like, oh, like 80% this, 70% this, or, can you add a little lime, a twist of this? And they would explain to him how to make their drink. So he didn't have to look like a deer in headlights. Like, I don't know how to make that.
That takes an incredible amount of commitment, B, an incredible amount of like persistence. Cause he's got to be like every minute almost. He's like a student of the game at that point. Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then I think of it from the perspective of like, now I'm not a huge drinker, so maybe I'm a bad person to judge this based on, but I've never gotten a drink and be like, oh, that doesn't taste like it's supposed to. Is that like, would you ever call a bartender out about that?
But if, like, say you ask for a dirty martini and that's supposed to taste a certain way and you use the wrong gin, or you use like vodka instead of gin, or you know what I'm saying, the wrong alcohol, or you're supposed to make like a lemon drop and you don't use like a little bit of raw sugar or whatever the case may be to sweeten it up, or whatever they use. Like, I don't know the terms for.
Yeah.
I don't know the cocktail mixes. I don't drink
Sure.
anymore, but yeah, like we would go to the restaurant. We'd watch him. We would like watch him in action, and it was like he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I got you, boss. Like, how do you like that made?" And he'd just be like listening to him. And he would just like pull it out. It was crazy.
That's so, I really commend him for that. That's something I don't think I could ever do. I would be the bartender that's like, oh, you want a beer? All right, I got you.
You want a shot of Jack? Okay, got you.
Yeah. I do shots and beers. That's the extent of my bartending. And I can do a mean mimosa.
Right? Me mimosa, heavy on the champagne.
That's so funny.
Absolutely.
Wow. I've always wondered about that because like, I never really hear about people. I could think of like one friend I remember like training to be a bartender, but like everyone else I know that's a bartender just like is a bartender. I'm like, how did you even learn? I guess you just got to like learn on your own time, huh?
You do. It's a trade for sure. It's a skill.
That's amazing.
People like to drink.
People love to drink.
The
best thing about that though is it probably only matters that you're not a skilled bartender for like the first half of the night, right? Once that gets like 11 p.m. people are just like, oh yeah, drink please. And like, that's it. Wow, that's amazing. That's like, that guy's the king of faking it till he made it. Like, and so now is he a bartender still?
Actually, he's the manager of a restaurant, but yeah, he went from knowing nothing to bartending to managing the restaurant.
Wow, and he survived.
He survived.
That's crazy to think about.
It was confidence. Really, it was confidence. And that, like, this is what I want and this is what's going to happen.
And I think that's a really good point to bring up because almost all of my stories where I've, like, faked it until I made it and I've actually gotten somewhere were exactly that. Just over huge amounts of confidence to where you're mentally already there, right? Mm-hmm. So before I let you go, I'll tell you about this story of how I've gotten into countless festivals, truthfully, more than I could count. Concerts, music events, you name it. It's literally just by in my head believing that I belong in there, right?
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll wear all black, right? Because everyone in the music, like all the people that are like working a music event generally wear all black. It's like an unspoken thing of the music world. The reason for it is, when you're behind the scenes, if you're in all black, you kind of blend in with the gear, right?
Yeah. All right, guys, take notes. Take notes while he's talking.
I have gotten into so many festivals, concerts, shows, you name it, literally just by dressing in all black, getting on my phone like this, and talking super loud as I walk into the venue, right? Oh yeah, we looped in with the production team, and they're gonna have those microphones. Don't worry, at the next date. Like literally just talking loud enough so that the security guards hear me talking about music stuff. They see I'm dressed in all black. They don't see my credentials, but they just assume that because I'm down with the lingo and I'm dressed the part, that I walk right in. I swear to you, I've had them get out of the way for me. I've had them hold the door open for me. I got into Electric Forest doing that. I mean, it is a tried and true way to fake it till you make it. And here's the thing, though. I don't want to say you could do this because you might not be able to. The reason I'm able to do it is tying back to what Hippie said is
I'm gonna
the
try.
confidence. I visualize myself there. I know that I'm in there. I'm getting into that show. I don't have a ticket, but I'm getting into that show because I belong to be in that show. And I'm telling you, it works. Like, it works. It's tried and true. That's
awesome.
How we fake it till we make it.
I'm gonna try. Once everything starts opening up, I'll try at least once. Maybe go to the Del Mar Fairground, try to get into a festival real quick, and I'll let you know if it works.
Here's the thing, though, Hippie, and I'm not trying to doubt you right now, but I'm just saying the fact that you say I'm gonna try tells me you're not getting in.
I'm gonna do it. Watch me get in. Watch me get in.
It tells me you're not getting in. I don't know, because I'm the type of person. I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna try to get in. I'm like, I'm in. I'm in.
All right. Yeah.
I'm going in.
I'm gonna let you know when I get in.
I love it. Keep me posted. Take pictures, okay? Post them on Instagram and tag me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Choff.
Hippie, my pleasure. One more time, tell us about the Survivor thing again for anyone who's just joining us on Choff FM.
Survivor is a 3-day event, a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This week, we already wrapped up today. Today was the scavenger hunt. Wednesday is going to be the family feud. And then the winners of the 2 teams remaining in that family feud will go on to the battle on Friday. There are 3 teams involved, and it is amazing.
I love it. And as they say on Survivor, Hippie, your tribe has spoken.
I'm still here. Bye, guys.
Love you so much, Hippie. Thank you so much for coming on Choff FM today. My girl. We have Zach in the building. Is Zach in here? I don't think I saw him sneak in yet. Shout out to Hippie, my girl. I appreciate you so much. Zach is here. Ooh. I'm excited. Hippie, thank you for coming on the show. Zach, if you want to request that box, we'll bring you in just a sec. For anyone new joining us, hi. Thanks for being here. I'm Choff. This is Choff FM. It's Meet Me's live radio show. We do it every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We take your old school radio format. We bring it to the streams. We're talking about juicy, spicy, fun, entertaining, and timely conversations all in this platform that you're tuning in on. I'm so excited. We got an icon of the app coming in next. Talking about how we faked it till we maked it. Can we say that? Maked it? Made it? Fake it till you... Fake it till... It's amazing I get paid to talk for a living, right? I can never even form sentences together. Triggs, thank you. I saw we had Angie come in. Who's in the chat right now? Before we bring Zach in just a sec, let me see some smiles. Who's in the chat? Angie's here. Mora's here. Tika. Shy Guy's here. I saw Captain Sunshine slide in. Beth. Nicole. The whole squad. The whole family. Sam's in the house. I love it. Bring Zach in real quick on Choff FM. We got some other good stories to get into in a sec too, so stick around for that.
Oh my god, it's me!
Zach!
Hi. How's it going?
What's up, Rockstar? Why can I barely hear you?
I don't know. What's going on?
Can I hear you now? Oh, you just have your voice is just soft. It's just soft.
Wait, can you hear me now?
I can hear you! I love it. Zach, how are you, my good friend?
I'm good. Just not this box. Y'all are being crazy. Stop it. I'm good. Look what I brought with me.
Oh my god, he got the Choffy mug. It made it. No, it didn't break or anything in the shipping, did it?
No, and I got all these little sticker things. I got this beautiful little pin and everything. Listen. Thank
Zach,
you very much.
I just want to say,
I
made my
appreciate it.
day.
Also, if I'm lagging, you got to tell me because
Yeah, you're mad laggy, my brother.
okay, hold on just a second.
What up,
I'm
Jasenia? I
sorry.
see
It's
you.
not my fault. It's not my fault. I don't care. This
Lag.
camper.
Are you're
Okay,
in a
tell me when I'm
camper?
good. Yes, it's a piece. It's not great.
That's cool. Is
Not
this like your
great.
clubhouse or is this your actual house?
This is my clubhouse. This is what I call the office.
What? Oh my god! I almost want to get a tour, but I don't want to distract from the main vibe here.
We don't touch it. We leave it alone. So when I'm good, just tell me if I'm good. If I'm bad, just tell me if I'm bad. This is part of
Yeah, you're good now. You're good. You're rocking now. Did we just get off the Wi-Fi or did we get on the Wi-Fi?
Oh, we moved the coffee cup.
The choffy cup.
Period.
Vintage choffy mugs. There's actually Zach got one of the last ones. There's 2 left. HeyChoff.com/shop if you're feeling like getting a one-of-a-kind vintage choffy mug. There it is. Holds hot or cold liquids with love.
And this thank you for this because I really love this.
Oh, my pleasure.
Okay.
Little pin action.
Yeah, it might be pixelated.
Anyway, Zach, how's your day going, my good friend?
Oh, it's fine. It's whatever. Oh my god, Matthew.
It's fine. It's whatever. Do we need to talk?
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes in life, things don't go the way you plan, and that means I had to run to this camper faster than I've ran in my entire life, and I had to sit down and turn this ring light on, and I'm here now. But just know that it's a long road getting here.
Well, hey, I'm truthfully honored to have you. Should we take a deep breath together just to like kind of reset the vibe?
No, absolutely not. I don't like breathing.
I'm done. I'm done. Because I don't like breathing. Zach, sending all the love your way. Oh my goodness. Well, I wanted to get you on the show for a while. This seemed like the perfect opportunity. I want to talk today we're talking about faking it till you make it, which I can tell just by the vibe the past few minutes. You've had to do that a time or two in your life, haven't you?
How are you going to tell by my vibe? How are you going to tell that I have to fake it? What does that mean, Choff? What's that
Listen,
mean? You never done before. Are you going to say I've had to fake?
we've all had to fake it till we make it at least once. But I can just tell by the energy you're giving me right now that you've had to do it a time or two. Am I right?
Absolutely. And honestly, going into my first example would definitely be live streaming. You got to fake it till you make it on here. But the problem is, I've never really made it. So.
Oh, please. You're light years ahead of most of us. I'll say that much.
Oh, good.
But walk me through obviously we've all had to fake live streaming to a point. Anyone that's a streamer knows, but what was that kind of like for you? Because for me, it was like, I've already done radio for a long time, so I already kind of was streaming in other ways, and I had streamed on like Facebook, and I had done like different live things, so I felt like I kind of already had a sort of a toe dipped in the water, if you will. What was it like for you starting off?
Well, I hate public speaking. First and foremost, anything to do with public speaking. Bye. See you later. But this was like a camera in front of my face with all these weird people, and I was like, I can do it. It'll be fine. So then I joined, and I was like, all right, bet. I'm having a good time. These people are kind of cool. Whatever. Let's hang out. So I kept going, and more people kept coming in, and I was like, you know what? This is going to be good. I'm going to do it. I have had no experience doing live streaming. I did it on Facebook one time. Someone came in, told me I look like Fat Ellen, and I was like, you know what? That's rude. But then it helped me. It really did.
Well, Ellen's kind of cute, though.
Fat Ellen, you know what? I wish I was.
Then you. Oh
so that's it. So anyway, basically what I'm saying is live streaming, it's fun. It's a good time, but you really got to fake it on here till you make it. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't realize we'd be giving streaming advice today, but I almost feel like that's a good piece of streaming advice for anyone that's like thinking about it and not really, sure where to start. It's like, you just got to start and you just got to go for it.
Exactly. Everybody should just hit go live once, see how it goes, and if it's bad, just try it again. That's what I did. And it's, you know, you got to deal with the lag. You got to deal with the people that are coming in saying some hateful, disrespectful things, but that's fine.
Sometimes you just got to turn it into a compliment. Like Fat Ellen, I hate to say it, is not a diss. That's actually kind of a compliment.
Right. Well, it's weird. Let me tell you about the next one. Can I go into the next one?
Please do.
Great. So one time, my friend was working at this job at an insurance. Oh, that's cool. I wish I could work there. So she was like, well, we're hiring. And I was like, okay, cool. Bet. Let me apply. So I was like, I need you to take a look at my resume because I don't know what a resume is. I've never done one before. So she was like, okay, well, let me just kind of work on it for you. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she accidentally, on purpose, did the application to the job for me as well. So, whatever. But the thing is, she forgot to remove her college degree off of there, and I ain't got no bachelor's in English or whatever it is. So then they called me, and they were like, we would love to set up this interview for you. I was like, okay, cool. That's so fun. So I go to this interview, and this is for a life insurance company. I don't know anything about life insurance. All I know is if someone dies, you get money.
I don't even know how it works actually at all. Makes no sense because like everyone is sure to die, right? So how does they make any money if they have to pay out all the money to all these lives? You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I could explain it to you, but I still don't know. I worked there for a year, and I still don't understand it. I don't. You get
you get the interview.
Yeah, I got the interview, and so I'm in there, and they're like talking to me, asking me all these silly questions about how do you work well in groups, and what'd you do bad at a job? What would you say something you need to work on? There's a lot of things, if I'm gonna be honest, that I need to work on. But and then we got to the part where they talked about, oh, well, I see here that you graduated from this college and you got this degree, and this is really going to help you in this job because you're going to do a lot of writing, you're going to have to spell a lot of different things. Cool. Yeah. So I sat there and I was like, oh yeah, that was my degree, whatever. I had a good time getting it. Listen, let me tell you about my teachers, my professors. I got the job though. They didn't ever ask me to send in no degree or anything. So as far as I'm concerned, I have a bachelor's degree.
Yo, straight up, the other plot twist, they never, ever, ever do. They never check that. I don't care what anyone says. They never check for degrees. Exactly. That was one thing because I always wondered, like, you know, how is anyone ever going to know? Come to find out, they don't check at all. Maybe if you're in like a certain profession, like a medical profession, Jasenia says they check at her job. Jasenia, what do you do? Because I have never, not only have I never had anyone look at my degree.
If you're contracted or you work for the U.S. government, maybe they're going to look into it. One time at a job, I had to have an FBI interview, and they had to ask about my credit. They had to ask about my past, all this stuff. And I was like, sir, I'm a good Christian woman, first of all.
What kind of a job was that you had to have an FBI agent?
Oh, it was I surfaced student loans at this place that was just not good.
Oh, to make sure it wasn't like fraudulent.
Yeah, they didn't want me to steal money, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you could be dishing out fraudulent loans. I totally get that. Wow, that's crazy.
You know, but I feel like everyone to a certain extent has to fake it till you make it, and it's just part of life. And honestly, everybody says, why lie? Don't lie. You shouldn't lie. I'm not lying. I'm just, well, maybe I am.
I mean, in your situation, you might have lied a tiny bit, but my whole thing with faking it till you make it is you're kind of just, I like to think of it as connecting with your more authentic self, right? So it's like, you know, a situation comes up, maybe you don't necessarily have the qualifications, but you deep down want to be a part of that. You deep down want those qualifications. So it's like, you kind of like fudge the numbers like that much, you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, you're learning, and next thing you know, you maybe are able to meet the qualifications that you kind of initially fudged. So it's almost like an IOU in a sense, right? Like you're like saying you have something in order to learn it later. Does that make any sense?
That makes sense. And I feel like that's live streaming for me. I feel like I got on here and I was like, you know what? I'm that girl that knows everything about everything, and you should come to my live stream and I'll teach you. And now here I am, and look at me. I'm not Holly. I'm not anyone, but I'm here.
You're thriving.
Jasenia, you got a bonus in this box. I'm done. Okay, so anyway, I'm sorry.
No, I love that. I love that. That's so good. So I'm still curious, like, before we kind of keep going on this topic, like, how's life insurance work since you work there?
Well, so it's been a minute since I've worked at this insurance company, but from what I remember,
I'm genuinely curious.
Okay, so you can take out an insurance policy on anyone. You can take out an insurance policy on your kids, on your wife, on your grandma. But the thing is, some of those are cash value insurance policies, so you're going to be paying every month, and you can always cash out the insurance policy if you don't want it anymore. That's all I really know.
Maybe I should just watch some YouTube videos on this, because I still don't get it. Because I'm like, you pay every month, but then that person's definitely gonna die, because people die. That's like what happens, right? So then it's like, how do they make any money?
Yeah,
no one knows.
Well, they get fees, like they collect not YouTube fees.
Oh.
They collect monthly fees.
Oh.
If you want to know about insurance, there are websites to go to. A lot of people don't claim the policy because they don't know about it. Jasenia knows a lot about life insurance. Good for her.
Oh, okay, Jasenia, I hear you. I love it. Maybe I'll fake a life insurance policy. You think you can do that? Can I like take out an imaginary life insurance policy on Zach, and then when Zach dies, I just cash out?
You sound like a serial killer if you're gonna do that, but go ahead. As long as it's not. If it's fake, if it's fake.
That is true. That's like a true crime thing. Just 1 month prior.
True crime. Oh, it's so good.
Just 1 month prior, Jessica took out a $17 million life insurance policy on Zach before she killed him.
That's a podcast I'd listen to for sure.
True crime, meet me edition. They should get that. That should be a show. Is anyone a criminal? You know, listen, if you're not a criminal, fake it till you make it and start a true crime show on the app. That's the way to do it, right? That's how you got to do it.
Did you say anyone a criminal? Did you? Oh, I got it. You know what? What other questions?
We got any criminals in here? Hey, real quick, everyone with a criminal record, put your convictions in the comments. Let me see those convictions up.
He has banned.
Moore's a cop. Moore's gonna get us in trouble here. Hoops, you got a criminal record?
You asking me if I've had?
I got in trouble for riding a skateboard once. Why do I feel like Tika probably has a criminal record? Drunk wheeling. Oh my goodness. Zach, I got to tell you about a fake it till you make it situation, which I heard from a friend. I ran this topic by a friend of mine, and she told me this, and I think it's actually very good what she did. So this is a way of like kind of therapy for her. She was like really, really inconfident about her body image. And what she did was every day she would like dress in sexy clothes, right? And she would stand in front of her mirror and tell herself that she was like a supermodel. She did it every day, I think for like 2 months or something like that. And it sounds like kind of like a cheesy practice, right? But by the end of it, she said she like legitimately started to like feel like this person that she was telling herself that she was in the mirror, which like, I think is really kind of awesome when you think about it. Cause like, you know, a lot of times the biggest thing that holds people back in life is their self-confidence, right? Like some people can be like the smartest, most brilliant, you know, most intuitive people. but they don't have the confidence to really like act on it. So I think in like situations like that, if you can kind of find like sort of buffers to like, kind of reframe your thought process in situations like that, I think it could be like really, really beneficial long-term. Don't you?
I do. But I feel like self-affirmations and boosting up your own self-confidence isn't really faking it. It's more of like getting in touch with who you are and being okay with that. Because I've gone through that too, where I'm like, ooh, you look like a big old person today. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm that girl. I don't care. I'm that girl. And if you don't like it, then get out of here. I don't care. Don't look at me.
She got the moves. No, I love it.
She got the nails and she got the attitude. All you need really in life is the attitude. You could walk into any job, anywhere, and as long as you got the attitude and the confidence, just like Hippie said, you got to have that confidence. That's it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That confidence is like the way I live my life in so many different ways. This is a random example. This isn't even faking it until we make it. This is on the confidence tip, right? I got a new couch the other day, right? They told me it's going to be like a month till I get it. But they said they were going to have it in their warehouse like next week, right? So what did I do? I laid down the hammer, Zach. I was like, no. I ordered this with plenty of time. I got family coming into town. I need that couch now. I don't want to take my business elsewhere. I got this like rage of confidence that came over me. I don't know what happened on the phone. Guess what? Guess when that couch showed up? The next day. So it's like, you bring up a really good point there that confidence is kind of everything in a lot of senses, you know?
Right. You just got to be confident and assertive. And I feel like you were very assertive. If that was me and I was waiting, I would have called him and I would say, hello, where is this couch? Is this coming or not? Because I'm about to call Slumberland and I'm about to get a couch here tomorrow.
That was basically what I did, just a little less nice, and it worked.
Good. Well, good. I'm
fake
glad.
it till you make it, baby. Pretend like you're in charge. Pretend like you got family coming over, and maybe your couch will get here sooner.
Period. If your family dies, get an insurance policy on them. That's a good thing.
Wait, don't you do that before they die? Can you do that after they die?
I said if they're gonna die.
Oh, if they're gonna
I don't know. You know what? Just fake it till you make it. Get it a life insurance.
Clearly, Zach is still faking his life insurance job. Okay, he's still in that headspace, and you know what? We're here for it. Zach, you're awesome. Thank you so much for coming on Choff FM today. I feel inspired. I feel like a better person after talking to you today.
You should. Okay, everybody, you gotta go get it. I don't know if you said you got any more of these, but go to the website. What's the website?
HeyChoff.com/shop. We got some vintage Choffy mugs on there. Got some, what do we got? Smile Enthusiast hoodies. There's a couple sizes left on there, too.
Oh, my God. I saw those. I saw, like, a green one or something that has something on the arm. It's real cute. Okay, that's it. Guys,
yeah, baby.
Thank you so much for having me. This is fun. I'm sorry. I'm real weird, so I don't do
No,
these often.
dude. I am also so weird, and honestly, it's been great. I've loved having you on. Seriously, it means the world. Thank you so much for coming on.
Welcome. I'm gonna comment to see if I still have a top badge. See you
And
later.
for your support. To see if I have a top badge. Oh my God, you are amazing. Zach, thank you. I appreciate you so much. He still got the badge. He didn't lose the badge. Now, if only I could get one of those. Where do you get those things? I've been wanting one for so long. Where do I get the top badge? Does anyone know where to get one? Thank you, More. I know you got one. This is Choff FM, Meet Me's live radio show. Really quick before we get out of here, we got to go through our IG reads. Fake it till you make it. How have you done it? Shout out to our guy 40 Mil. He said he wrote articles on media websites until CBC, I think that's Canada Broadcasting Company, he's from Canada, finally gave him a freelance contract job as a writer. That's huge. That's huge. That's one of those things too. A lot of times it's not about necessarily having the the name behind you, but more so just having the reps. So shout out to 40 Mil for that one. Love that guy. Check out his music. 40 Mil. NorCal Blondie. I can't make this one up. I said, fake it till you make it. Tell me about the story. She goes, I don't fake orgasms. NorCal, I feel like you faked an orgasm or two. Don't lie. Everyone has faked an orgasm or two. Even me. And I'm a dude. I don't even need to. Shout out to Miles. 30 miles running. He is a top streamer on Tagged. Also making the switch over to Meet Me slowly but surely. He said he pretended to know the playbook when he received a basketball scholarship. That's pretty huge. That's a big one. I don't know how you could fake knowing a playbook for a scholarship, but hey, he did it. This guy's something else. Shout out my girl Chris. What did she say? For my first acting role, I said I had a lot of experience in theater. I mean, hey, theater of the mind is technically still theater, right? So you kind of did when you think about it. What up, Lee? What up, legendary Lee? When you think about it, you know, theater of the mind is definitely theater. So I think she did it. Who else? I got a restricted response because this person spams the hell out of my page every single day. I had to block him there. I don't really know what he said, so kudos to him. Hopefully it was a good response. Nafa in real life. I don't know that response, Kelly. I'm not really sure what you said there. How have I faked it till I made it 1,000,001 times? But you know what? It has led me on the path that I'm on today, which is truly more connected with my authentic self than I think I've been ever in my entire life. I have no regrets. No regrets at all along the way. So sometimes you just got to do it, whether it's with social media, whether it's with a new hobby, whether it's with a new spouse. Okay, maybe not with a new spouse because the truth is going to come out. Okay, that's a touchy one. You got to use your best judgment. It's not always best to fake it, but sometimes faking it till you make it will put you on the right path. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Choff FM, Meet Me's live radio show every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm Choff. Hit me up on Instagram at MeetChoff, at HeyChoff on all other social media. We'll be back next week for more action. Let's jam out to a little song right here. Squad. Happy Monday, friends. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Oh yeah, it's Choff FM. Thanks for being here. I just want to turn up for a bit. Can we do that? Chris Casper, thank you.
Bet your man ain't getting money like me. Nope. Bet your little chop. Bet your man ain't getting money like me. Nope. Bet your little
CC, I see you.
Suck face down. Yes. Up bass there. Yes. Up bass there.
Papi, tú me dices que el que apartamento ahí vamos para ir lo tropeamos.
Up bass there. Family ties.
Chris Casper, thank you.
Hey, Choff. Hey, Choff. Choff.
I put all these on the G. I grab into the bloody bottles is underneath. Cause I got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks.
Let's go, Chris.
My G. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. 9K, that's a call cause I'm balling.
Let's go, Chris.
In the morning.
Run it up then.
Salty. All this designer on my body got me drip. Straight up out the objects, I'm a big trip. If I got up on a lean, I'm a sip. I run the wrestle with my queen.
Hey.
But I got rich on all these. I didn't forget that. I had to go through the struggle. I didn't forget that. I had this out of the Maybach and I was sit back. These know me now, cause I got the big red. Cause I'm getting money now. I know you heard that. Young on the corner, I had to serve. Uncle finding me some peas.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you.
I gave it a bird back.
What up, Paloma?
And then I get my new goof. Either you run a y'all gang or you Subaru. Got a new rolling chin and a do. And on that I put the new 4G's on the G. I jump into the bloody bottles is underneath. Cause I got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my G. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. 9K, that's a call cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty.
All you wanna do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat, just trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around me, so let me know what it's gonna be. I don't plan on getting no sleep while we doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats crammed.
Paloma.
What they gon' say?
Thank you.
With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, hey. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, yeah, yeah, baby, when we gon' slide, 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 slide. I don't care if we on a run, nothing matters.
Engineer, thank you.
Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get a room, doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
I need a vacation. I need my bitch in the apron. Booty all out cooking bacon. Orange juice and ace when we drinking. I only come out when the stars out. I'm on a mission, but we fall out. The city talking with a large mouth. Yeah, they after the boy like Fallout. 400. Drop it, give me 50, girl. Drop it, give me 50. You should slide with me, cause you be tripping when you miss me. You gon' hold me close and on your neck gon' be a hickey. I ain't gotta do too much, I know what get you sticky. I ain't gotta know astrology, I know your vibe. Skip the footplay, you don't let niggas fuck with you.
Hello, Jem.
I ain't giving out apology when I'm behind. Fucking up the seats of the brand new ride.
Moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, everything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, where we gon' slide? Hey, up all night, where we gon' slide? Up all night, baby, where we gon' slide?
Fucking up the seats of a brand new ride.
Show ya, put a hurtin' on ya, like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. Your girl act the same thing, call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. Call me, pull my shape, chop, chop. You do wanna chop. Go downtown and eat like a vulture. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Hang down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive, it's bad yet. It's your primitive, it's bad yet. If you got a big, let me search it. To find out how hard I gotta work, yeah. It's your primitive, it's bad yet. It's your primitive, it's bad yet. See my hips, big hips, so child. See my butt and my lips don't child. Lost a few pounds in my waist, slow down. This the kind of beat that go ba-ta-ta. Ba-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good I say blah, blah, blah. I need a glass of water. Boy, yo, boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive, it's bad yet. It's your primitive, it's bad yet. If you got a big, let me search it. To find out how hard I gotta work, yeah. It's your primitive, it's bad yet. It's your primitive, it's bad yet.
What up, Green Juice? Raina, what up? Good to see you. Chica.
I'm swing. Pop. 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 I'm swing.
Here we go.
I don't need no money to be savage. When I'm on that money, I feel savage. She the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her. I'm the definition of a bandit. I don't need no money to be savage. Hey, but when I'm on the money, I feel savage. Hey, my girl, the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her heart. I'm the definition of a bandit. Put the push down and picked up the jiggers. Tommy in a Tommy Hill, figure. Tommy hit and Tommy Hill, figure. I'm nice when I'm high off the pills. I'm a with her. I don't smoke skunk, but tonight getting stuck with it. Hold the nine up and put some money in cup with it. I know she freak, She gon' fuck with it. She my Velcro, Guess I'm stuck with her. Dive in it like a sailor. I love the nail her. Addicted to her paraphernalia. I had to tell her. I see it like a fortune teller. Yo, ex get did good. I could do better. Bad bitch from the woods. I think she a hunter. She a killer and a eater. She a Jeffrey Dahmer. I can tell when she in the feelings. I can read her like a book. No take no beretta.
Hi, Melly, baby.
Understood. Yeah. I don't need no money to be savage.
Delaney, what up?
When I'm on that money, I feel savage. She the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her. I'm the definition of a bandit. I don't need no money to be savage. Hey, but when I'm on the money, I feel savage. Hey, my girl, the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her heart. I'm the definition of a bandit.
My brother point out and she a bad Once I heard that I'm a savage, once I get up, I own her. As she see I swag, I got cash, so I want her. This 4-5 in my pants, put on your push your own, bro. Shorty, she a rider with the geezer on. And shorty, I'm a daughter with no semi on me. If we got a problem, we get rid of me. Put 50,000 in your pocket, we gon' get the money. I'm the definition of a bandit. Took your heart from out his hands and still ain't saying honest. Some new killers in my circle you done ran with. Like this 30-38, this the damage. Poppin' Willis, fucking Trey car when you land with it. I let you drive inside my bros where they been land with it. I wrote this, I open up a can with it. Like through the stove, I make it jump without my hand in it.
I don't need no to be savage. When I'm on that, I feel savage. She the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her. I'm the definition of a bandit. I don't need no to be savage. Hey, but when I'm on the, I feel savage. Hey, my girl, the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her heart. I'm the definition of a bandit.
Dripping like water. You want them? I got them. Dripping like water. You want them? I got them. Dripping like water. You want them? I got them. Dripping like water. You want them? I got them. Dripping like water. You want them? I got them. Dripping like water. You want them? I got them. Dripping like water. You want them? I got them. Dripping like water.
No masterpiece. 10 bad bitches and they after me. One bad bitch look like a masterpiece. Looking for a dunk like an athlete.
Big drip, what you call it?
Ice chain, peeled water. Ice. You got the cab, but can't afford
What
it.
you know about that, Tika?
You got the bad, but can't afford it. Give me the beat, I ride it like a jet ski. Some of the bad bitches, they harassing me. They like me cause I rap and be with the athletes. Stop asking me, I know they mad at me. Hop in the coupe, then I slide like it's Vaseline. West Coast,
I know you do.
Trampoline. Take a brick out, put it on the triple beam. I'm not from Canada, but I see a lot of teams. Dismantle up, I know how to handle up. Light the candle up, make you put a banner up. Toss a 50 up, make them tie the club up. Took your bitch out the game, I had to sub up. No masterpiece. 10 bad bitches and they after me. One bad bitch look like a masterpiece. Looking for a dunk like an athlete. Big drip, what you call it? Big drip. Ice chain, peeled water. You got the cab, but can't afford it. You got the bad, but can't afford it.
Different name, easy make her open up and eat it. Stars and then chillin' in my shit, they tip for free. I see them niggas watching in the plot and trying to sneak. I can't hit a thought, can't trust a thought, they tell us secret, tell us stop it, tell us stop it, tell us stop it, tell us stop it, tell us secret. Tell us secret, tell us stop it, 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 stop it.
Don't fuck with me, I pull up with the robbers. Pretty my bitch, we pulling up like we monsters. Don't fuck with me, I pull up
Detroit.
with the robbers. Pretty my bitch,
Here we go.
pulling up like we monsters. Bitches think it's sweet till they find out I'm a monster. I don't fuck with hoes, all these bitches is imposters. If they talk about my pussy, it's delicious. I got all these niggas tripping, every nigga wanna hit it. But I'm exclusive, I ain't got no time to kick it. Gotta pay me for a visit, bitch, I'm all about my business. Ever since I came into this rap shit, I've been killing shit. All these bitches copy what I do, I might as well build a bitch. All this ice on both my wrists, I'm numb, so I ain't feeling shit. Got an ice cube on both of my ears, so I ain't hearing shit. Bitch, duck if you fuck. If you say you with it, why the fuck you ain't pull up? And I kick that pump in the trunk. Bitch, I'm with the shit and I'ma line you hoes up. Duck if you fuck. If you say you with it, why the fuck you ain't pull up? And I kick that pump in the trunk. Bitch, I'm with the shit and I'ma line you, I'ma line you, I'ma line you, I'ma line you.
Girl, you looking like a goddess, straight up out of heaven. Straight butters. And your body looking like a summertime, but you're so cold. Ooh. Looking like $1 billion, pretty face and your hair done. I just wanna give you the world, baby. You ain't gotta flex, you know you cocky. You wanted all these bitches copy cause you pop it. I love it when you drop it. Right now. Baby, you poppin'. Baby, you poppin'. Baby, keep it poppin'. Baby, you poppin'.
Love the way you stand on your toes. Playing my shit when you putting on your clothes. And you don't play with it. Come to these hoes. Beat a bitch ass and you only 5'4". You a freak, that's why I fuck with you, baby. Hit it sideways when I'm fucking you crazy. I've been feeling like cuffing you lately. Though I'm gonna get hoes, I'ma treat you like a lady. Come on. You said that pussy make a nigga go crazy. And I got all these bitches wanna have a good baby.
I like 3 pics in a row because I'm feeling you, baby. Send me 3 pics in a row cause I need visual, baby. Send them with your clothes off, this an interview, baby. Let's see how far I can go. Send a video, baby. I mean, what's it to ya? Let me see you do it, ayy. Booty poppin', amen, hallelujah, ayy. I'm a boss, you fucking with a star. So get excited when you see me getting off, ayy. Plain Jane, on the whole game. Since you know we poppin', you expect the same thing. When you fucking with you, baby, you gon' elevate. Ain't nothing poppin' with them lames, it's time to celebrate, accelerate.
You ain't gotta flex, you know you cocky. All these bitches copy cause you pop it. I love it when you drop it. You say that they hate it, but it ain't
Everybody get your roll on. I know shorty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let the thing loose, girl, it's so.
Hi, Amy.
You been inside, know you like to lay low. I've been peeping what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First, last phone bill, car, no cable. With your phone out, gotta hit them angles. With your phone out, snapping like you Favo. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life, yeah. That's a real one in your reflection without a follow.
Oh my God, more.
You really piping.
I thought of something so funny that happened yesterday.
Nice for what, titties? I understand. You got 100 bands. You got a baby bands. You got some bad friends. High school.
There was this girl that came into my stream. I can't remember her name. I think Amy was here while it happened. But she just kept saying, yeah, I'm one of Moore's friends. Like, I had my date box up. Like, she literally name dropped you probably 5 times in the 1 minute she was in my box. I was like, okay, we get, like, you know more. I'm just saying, you're like an A-list celebrity around these streets. I thought it was great. It was inspiring. I was like, I'm friends with more too. I loved it. What was her name? I don't remember. It was like, I know the text was fancy. That's all I remember. I find it so hard to read that text sometimes. I have bad eyes. I actually have 20/20 vision, but I just forget stuff. Yeah, Beth was here too. It was great. I was like, we love you for you. I mean, we all love more, but we can love you for you too. I appreciate you, David. You don't have to, though. Fun fact, they don't actually do anything. You're a mom? I didn't even know that. Just kidding. No, it wasn't alert because they showed their face. She showed her face. She was beautiful too.
Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face.
That I guess.
Gotta concentrate against the clock I race. Got no time to waste, I'm already late. I got a marathoner's pace. Went from addict to a workaholic. Word to Dr. Dre and that first marijuana tape. Yes, I got a chronic case. And I ain't just blowing smoke. That's just in your mama's face. I know this time Paul and Dre, they won't tell me what not to say. And know me in my party days have all pretty much parted ways. You swear to God I forgot him, to God it paid, not afraid. One last time for Charlemagne. If my response is late, it's just how long it takes to hit my fucking radar. I'm so far away. These rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay. Next minute they get the style from Migos, so they copy Drake. Maybe I just don't know when to turn around and walk away. But all the hate, I call it walk on Watergate. I've had as much as I can tolerate. I'm sick and tired of waiting. I done lost my patience. I can take all of you motherfuckers on it once. You want it shady?
Here we go. Happy Monday.
Somebody tell Button before I stab, he better fasten it or have his body bag and zip the closest thing he's had to hit to smacking pictures. And don't make me have to give it back to academics. Say this shit is trash again. I'll have you twisted like you had it when you thought you had me slipping at the telly. Even when I'm getting down, you'll never catch me with a thought. Lacking with it, he ain't spitting like this on his last straw. You better go back and listen, you know me better. Thinking I'll slow a lad up, call it trap, cause it's a total setup. Hoping that you rappers fall in that. Dre said hold your head up. Kathy Griffin stacking ammunition, slap the clip and cock it back on competition. This is how I shot ahead. Gabby Gifford, my attack is vicious. Jack the Ripper back in business. Tyler, create nothing. I see why you called yourself a filthy.
No, Jay, I'm just having fun, bro.
It's because
Appreciate you, though.
12 bones, you're sacrilegious. If you're gonna critique me, you better at least be as good or better. Get all the hood.